Hey, hello, you're stuck in traffic with Wolf Gorlick, a few minutes riffing on IT and IT security. Today looking at what's really important, what really matters when you're in a disaster scenario, when you're in an incident, right? When it's hit the proverbial fan. A couple weeks back, I was rescued along with my wife from a ship in the Atlantic. We were headed to the Bermuda Triangle, I can't make that up, rescued by the Coast Guard. And so we're in the med bay, and she's having medical problems. And the doctor says, look, you've got 20 minutes. 20 minutes, go pack a bag, pack a small bag, one bag, because helicopters don't have a lot of room. They might take it, they might not, but you got one bag to pack, go. And so I'm running from the front of the ship to the back of the ship. I'm running up 7 decks, right? I'm running to my room, and I'm packing the bag. And of course, that's a tote bag, right? So I'm throwing stuff in, taking stuff out, and I run back down the 7 decks, and I run back to the other side of the ship, and I'm got the bag in the room, and they got her in a wheelchair, and we're about to go to this helicopter, and I'm repacking it, taking things out, taking things, that don't matter, trying to get it all to fit in this tiny small bag, so that it doesn't like blow open when we're getting on a helicopter. Because fun fact, it's like 50 to 70 feet, and they drop a rope and they basically zip line you up. So out of the corner of her eye, right, in a rescue scenario, she's like, wait, my highlighters. I'm like, what do you mean your highlighters? She's like, I need my highlighters. I'm like, you don't need your highlighters. She's like, I do. I might need to, like, when I'm studying or referencing, I want to be able to highlight. I'm like, you don't need your highlighters. We're about to be like rescued from the Atlantic in a ship. You don't need your highlighters. She needed those highlighters. We friends saved the highlighters and brought them with us as we zipped up into the Coast Guard helicopter, and we're medevaced out. And afterwards it occurred to me this tip is as follows. When you're in an event, you get tunnel vision, right? When you're in an instant, you get the tunnel vision that stress brings. You're very focused on what needs to happen. You're very focused on achieving whatever that goal is, very focused on, stopping the breach, resuming services, whatever it may be. It's easy to lose track of everything else that matters. It's easy to lose track of how important it is to capture notes, how important it is to capture lessons, how important it is to keep learning and keep growing, how important it is for continuous improvement to occur after this event, how important it is to grab those damn highlighters, no matter if they're going to fit in the backpack or not. So I would definitely encourage you, when you're doing your incident planning, when you're in the middle of an incident and you've got your checklist, have a line for highlighters, right? Have a line for those types of things that may seem non-essential in the middle of a crisis, when you're flooded with adrenaline and you're stressed to the gills, you just want to get things done. Have a line in there to remind you the importance of learning and continuous improvement and documenting and feeding back into the system. And by goodness, remember those highlighters. Thanks.